Hello boys and girls, Coach Michael here. Today I want to address an issue of shoulder pain in kettlebell sport and show you some exercises. Now, the issue with kettlebell sport and shoulder pain is most often about jerk with two bells. Because in snatch we have this problem less due to ability of the body to pivot. When I'm trying to put two bells over my head and I'm lacking some scapular stabilization, I'm lacking the timing of the scapula, like in my student case, it looks like this. Okay, so you see one arm is bent, okay, he's not able to fully lock out, okay, the other one is completely straight and he's experiencing some shoulder pain. So a couple exercises to address it. Okay, exercise number one, you're taking two loop bends. Now, we are talking rehab and pre-rehab here, so we don't want extra heavy bands, all right? They are unnecessary, okay? I need to take some, like reasonable ones. I'm using super light because in my case, this is the only even pair I have, okay? Example-wise, exercise number one, all right? I'm getting into the lockout position and I'm doing it while bands are tend and don't have any tension, okay? I want to, like put my scapula in place, really lock out my shoulder and create some minor tension, okay? When I create some minor tension, I want to make sure that my abs, okay, my rectus abdominis is pulling my rib cage down because I don't want to get hyperextended, okay? Because I just went into the compensation. So I will fix one issue and will create another one, which is a lower back injury, all right? So I'm slightly bracing, moving forward, creating tension, and here I am in the lockout position. From here, I'm doing first version. I'm doing circles. Now, I'm doing circles within my scapula, okay, so to speak. So my elbows locked, my traps, okay, are not working, so my scapulas are down, and I'm doing circles. So I'm imagining the head of my humerus, okay, like sitting in some, like socket, and it's as if I'm grinding spices, okay? Like this is the movement. I really want to feel this joint move into the bowl, in the bowl, okay? And I'm doing clockwise and anti-clockwise rotation, all right? And I will repeat again for those who have a meathead mentality, please drop it. All right, don't go like effort, all right? It's not about this. It's about being like taking the time. It's fucking annoying. And fucking being the key word here. I know this is what prehab and rehab is all about, being annoying. But then again, all right? So I did my circles. The other thing that I can do, I begin to draw figure 8, all right? So I'm trying, okay, to really move my head of the scapula, okay, and trying to really making this 8 figure, again, clock and anti-clockwise. Like each variant for 10 repetitions, and you don't have to do it simultaneously in the single session because it may be too much. You can do one day circles, second day figure 8, okay? You can do it before you begin lifting, okay? Just for this neurological path of, okay, stabilizing and reminding the brain what is the right position. And then you start with lighter bells and you progress. So for the second exercise, I want to secure my bands, okay, somewhere at the bottom. It doesn't have to be on the floor level. I can go higher a little bit. And then what I do, I'm going to do shoulder flexion. So I'm going to pull arms straight, okay, scaps down, just pull a band, and I want, and the goal of the exercise, to bring my arm within the reach of my face, of my head. So between my nose and my ear. Not everyone will have a perfect T-spine extension and the ability to fully lock out. Right? We all, like, especially those who started lifted late, we have what we have and we want to win with it. But there is a huge difference between looking like here, all right, here, or being able, all right, to cross, the line of my nose, right? So this is what I want to do. And again, for these, I do want light bands because I don't need my big muscles, right? I want to shut the big muscles down completely, okay? Not giving them enough meat and reason to engage. And, taking my sissy bands, all right? From here, scabs down, and I'm slowly pulling. And you will feel at the end of the range that shit goes wrong. Okay, so you will suddenly feel, then you see like one arm is going funky, because this is exactly what happens when you jerk two bells overhead. All right, so you want to stay there and readjust and re-educate your brain, your nervous system, your muscle coordination to make this, okay, movement straight. Obviously, I can work mid-range because I have no business pulling it from here because kettlebells from chest up. One last thing about this exercise. When I pull and I go to the end range, pay attention for your lumbar spine compensation, and it will compensate. Okay, it will try to take the load from the shoulders, and this is exactly what will happen when you do the kettlebell jerks. Last exercise is simple stretching. Okay, is T-spine mobilization. While again, I secure by bracing. Okay, basically, I'm eliminating my lumbar spine. A very simple stretch, about shoulder width, okay? Not too wide, not too narrow, again, okay? The trajectory of the kettlebell. And I want to really lean in, creating overextension. This might be painful, it might irritate, it's fine, okay? I go back and I can, okay, readjust the position and boom, lean in again. So here I am readjusting my scapula and, okay, abs. And I'm leaning in. Now, a good thing to use is a PNF technique where when I get to my end range, I begin to press down with my palm, counting till 6, 8, and then let go. Okay, so I've created the initial tension here, okay, and I begin to press my palm against the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let go, and you see me sink way deeper. And then I just relax, ease into the stretch, breathe, and on with my day. And hopefully this will take care of the shoulder issue soon enough, provided that your overall loading, intensity, and everything is good. And that's why you need a decent programming. So with this being said, thank you. I'll be disturbing your feet again in some future. So stay tuned and lift smart, lift safe, and lift well.